Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing an updated and revised American Girl doll wish list for the year of 2022. I received a couple of requests to do this after I unboxed Ainsley, my Just Like You 15, because she was my current Holy Grail doll. A few months before that it was Cecile Ray, and I was lucky enough to find her for an excellent price on an eBay listing. So I typically do these at the very beginning or the very end of each year, but given that this year I also completed the historical lineup, a lot has changed within the past 4 months, and I figured it was time to see where I really wanted to go with my American Girl collection and what dolls I really wanted to pick up. I'm not looking to expand the AG collection a ton this year just because I'm really focusing on my Rainbow High collection, but if I do come across any of these dolls for a good deal or, there's a sale or something like that, maybe I'll pick them up. I'm not quite sure yet. As far as customs go, I didn't include any on this list because that's kind of a, it's spur of the moment thing that happens with me. I do want to create your own, but I didn't put one of those on this list because I don't know what I want my first create your own to look like. Since I have the entire historical lineup, the only one I'm missing will be the new one that is currently in the works. So she's kind of on this list, but she's kind of not. I'm going to go through some of these really fast because they are ones that have been on here for a long time, but this is in no particular order. Sage Copeland is a doll that I've already had previously, and I customized her, but now she is kind of a bunch of doll parts in my storage bin. So I definitely regret getting rid of her, so to speak. So I would really like to add Sage to my collection, as well as Grace Thomas, who I also previously had, but I customized her into my doll Gemma. I miss Grace. She has one of my favorite collections, and although I'm not actively looking to complete the Girl of the Year line anytime soon, it would be nice to eventually do that, and that leads me into Gabriella McBride. I don't care if she's a 46 or a regular Gabriella. It doesn't matter to me, but I just think she's a really gorgeous doll, and those are the only 3 Girl of the Years that I'm really looking into right now. It is still one of my goals, since I have Yvette, to obtain both McKenna and Maritza from the World by Us line. Hopefully I will do that this year before they start adding new characters to that lineup. That is all for actual character dolls. Now it's going to be Truly Me after Truly Me. And like I said, this is where I really want to focus my collecting, and because I love developing their character stories and giving them names and traits and things like that, because I love the idea of a blank canvas when it comes to these dolls. So I don't have very many of them, and that's why I really looked at all 92 of them, excluding the ones I have, obviously, and I kind of figured out which ones I like. Some of them, obviously, I want way more than others, but I just kind of picked out the ones that really stuck out to me, and I was like, oh, either I've never noticed you before, or you are one that's been on here ever since I made my first wish list video. So some of them I'll give explanations for, others I won't. This is number 20, and yes, this is Emma, Lynn Lifestyle. If you don't know, Koa and I are really good friends, so I was like, there are no good pictures of this doll out there, and Koa is basically the reason I want this doll, because I never paid attention to her until she had her in her collection. And she's just, yes, she is a blonde classic mold, but she has gray eyes, and that is just really, really beautiful to me. 2 Addie molds are up next. First, we have the gorgeous 26, who is very unique because of her gorgeous eye color, her really cool wig, and the fact that she is a medium-skinned Addie mold. And number 31, I have wanted this doll. I don't know, she's just, something about her is so striking, and I need more Addie molds in my collection, so these are not the only ones on this list. Did you guys really think I was going to make a wish list video and not put number 33 in here? Well, she starts off a long line of redheads in the 30s, and I still want her. Maybe this will be the year. I've gone back and forth on number 35, but I think she's really cute, and she reminds me of Mia, who's one of my favorite dolls, so I put her on here. Now, 36 here is my new Holy Grail doll, so I think this one's even harder to find than 15 and 38 or Cecile, but I've successfully obtained all 3 of those, so I'm feeling pretty confident. Next, we have 37, who I've always found cute, but she's never been at the super top of my wish list. She still isn't, but I wanted to put her on here. Then we've got 39, who I know everybody's like, it looks like McKenna. Well, I love McKenna, and I think this girl has a really cute wig. And then, of course, number 40, who might be my second grail on this list, if that makes sense, because I've been searching for this girl for a really long time. We skip right to the end of the 40s with number 49 here. I just think her dark hair and blue eye combination is very unique, and she should have definitely not retired as quickly as she did. Then we've got 50, who was never on my radar until a friend of mine bought her, and I was like, oh my god, she is so freaking beautiful. And then, of course, the infamous 55, who I had in my hands at the AG place in November, but I put her back for 61. I fell in love with 58 when Koa put her 58's hair in pigtails, and ever since then I've been like, okay, I'm gonna get one, and that's what I'm gonna do to her hair, and she's gonna look so cute. And plus she's another Addie mold, so of course win there. So maybe 58 will come to the family this year. Next up, we've got 64, who of course another Jess mold. You already know it's my favorite. She just looks so happy. I love her a lot. And then here we have 66, who was kind of a surprise to me. So a lot of people say she looks like Luciana, and I'm not a huge fan of Luciana. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll, get the alternative. And I've gone back and forth with 66. I think she's really pretty. And I kind of just put her on here because, like, if I ever do, decide to buy her, she was on the wish list. Here we have 80, who I've almost bought several times, but I actually bought 85 instead of her. So I've always wanted to add 80 to my collection. I just haven't done it yet. And of course, 81 comes right after her. 82 almost made this list, but I'm just not quite sure about her yet. But yeah, 80 and 81 might be purchased in a duo. I don't know. I'm kind of just like associating them together now. That wraps up my current American Girl wish list for 2022. Like I said in the beginning, I'm not looking to expand my AG collection like immensely at the moment. So I'm not quite sure how many of these dolls will actually be purchased in this year, but maybe just a few more. Let me know down below what your guys' holy grail doll is. Obviously, I said mine was 36, so fingers crossed I will find her this year because that would be like an extremely monumental moment. But like I said, let me know what your holy grail doll is. Let me know your wish list too, because I'd absolutely love to hear. If you have not already, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and tap that really cool notification bell so you can know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, everybody.